job hunt video. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video we're going to do a collection video for the sponsors mining jobs to apply for page. So we're going to put underground into Seek and have a look and see what comes up for the last week. So there's one already. Nipper and truck driver in Queensland, looking for both, which is a good start. Premium mining personnel. Now I had a look at this ad already and they're asking for experienced nippers and truck drivers, but as we've already discussed on the channel, people with experience that want to move sideways into other truck and service crew roles are pretty few and far between. Most people that are on a truck or on nippering want to be on a service crew role. And I suddenly realised that I messed that up. I meant to say nipper and truck, not service crew there. So most people on nipper and truck are looking to move into a service crew role, not onto another truck. And so this one's for Aries. You can apply directly to Aries at the end of the sponsor's training for jobs like these. We also encourage you to apply for jobs like these. People from Aries also put some ads around on our Facebook pages as well. So there's lots and lots of work around at the moment. If you know what you're doing and you've got something to offer them, then it's what they're after. Sprays. Shotcrete sprays and Agi drivers. Put that one up. Because the Agi drivers, they won't get experience, they'll need to hire new starters for the Agi drivers. Expressions of interest. I've appeared. Oh, it looks like they're starting a new mine. It's not for entry level, but that would be a good one in the future. Looks like I'll have to bring on people to staff the mine at some stage. Agi Operator. There was more expat jobs up there. Cadetship at Rosebery. Okay, yep, there's 8 positions available. They're going a different way in Tasmania, which is alright. Click the wrong button there. Air Lake Miner. everybody's looking for trainers at the moment because everybody's having to train their entry-level people. It's one of the main reasons why you want to do the sponsors training, so it gives you a really good rundown of what you're getting yourself into, because you know it is what it is at the moment. Everybody's understaffed, everybody's trying to train, lots of people are slipping through the gaps, so take it upon yourself to put yourself in a position where you're not going to slip through the gaps. That's the easiest way to sort yourself out with all this sort of stuff. I noticed too on some of the comments in the channel and on the Facebook, some of the jobs have been pulled down. We just load the jobs up at the start of the week. If the job's pulled down, it normally means that they've got more than enough applicants. You've got to remember that a lot of people are applying for these jobs now, so you need to be onto it. If you're waiting for me at the end of the week to have a look at these jobs, then you might be a little bit too late. When we get you to do the training, we tell you at the end of the training to have a look at these jobs every day, stay on top of it. That way you pick them up when they first come out. This is more of a guide for people to have a look through, especially if you're busy during the week. You can still do it at the end of the week and by having a look at the video, but it's more of a guide just to show you what's out there and what you can have a look at around the place. Trainer assessor. So there's a lot of training and a lot of senior jobs this week, which is always good because that means that people will get promoted and people will leave one mine and go to another mine, and it'll create a gap at the bottom. And that's what you're looking for, the gap at the bottom. Geotech. It's not a bad one to start with. Entry-level driller offsider. On the surface. Gotta like camping if you want to go surface drillers offsiding. There are a few jobs around where they put you up in the mining camp, but most of them you're dragging a caravan around the back of your drill rig, and the offsiders doing the cooking, and you're roughing it for 2 to 4 weeks. Drill assistance. Service technician. Barminco grader operator. They want an experienced person, but they'll probably end up having to get somebody that's got grading experience but is green to underground. And again, that's the best thing to do, is to put yourself in a position where you know how their hard rock underground mine works, because that's how you get the foreman's attention. Gold room operator, so we'll put that down under the mill. There's not that many jobs up today, which is interesting. Well, like I said, there's a lot of senior jobs, not a lot of entry level by the looks of things, but that means that probably next week will be a big week. But we're coming up to Snatch It season, and for those that don't know what Snatch It season is when at the end of the year the owners of the mine want everything to run 24/7, and because there's so much work around and there's so much jobs around, if you want Christmas off instead of taking holidays, you just quit, and then you look for a job second week of January. It's been like that ever since I first started mining. Whenever there's a boom on, people take advantage of it, and we've already seen some ads over the last couple of weeks looking for people in January. The businesses are already getting rigged up for it. Entry level drillers offsiders, sweet. Oh, strike drilling, sorry, that's exploration. So it's a good time of year to try and get in. Service person. Put that one down there. It's a great time of the year to try and get in between now and sort of the end of February. That's why we've got our Snatch It season special going with the work ready package that we do. Gets you $150 off. So it comes down from $1,250 down to $1,100. That's the one where we redo your resume and you get one of us shift bosses to help prep you and make sure that you've understood the mining information and come up with a plan of where and how you're going to try and get in. So give it your absolute best shot, that one is. Drillers Offsider, Kalgoorlie. Put that one in there. Production operator. Magazine keeper. They normally like people with a bit of experience for magazine keeping. Barmenko workshop fitter. Night shift. We'll do a few more. Drillers Offsiders again. So a fair bit of those. We'll have a look at one more. Excavator, leading hand. Sorry graduates, not many graduate jobs around. Hopefully they'll pick up in the next few months again. Alright, we'll do one more. There's still a few jobs around for the week, but not as many as normal. Process West Gold, so that would be on the mill. so let's have a look at our map. And this is our map with all the mines around the country that are producing gold and stuff that go into batteries. So if you're in Victoria, you've got a few mines up around Ballarat and Bendigo that are underground that are looking for people at the moment, but you've got a number of mines in Tasmania that are starting to ramp up. You've got the drive-in, drive-out of New South Wales, and so you've got all these mines around Orange, Park, Stubbo, Cobar, even down near Canberra that are all looking for people out to Broken Hill. So you can drive in, drive out of that, out of Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane pretty much. If you're up in Brisbane, then you've got all the fly and fly out that's up around Mount Isa and Charters Towers, and that also flies in and out of Cairns and Townsville. South Australia, you've got Olympic Dam and all the Oz Mineral sites. Northern Territory, you're over to Savannahs, which is a big nickel site. And you've also got Tanamide, and they also do fly and fly out to some of the mines around Mount Isa. And of course, over here in WA, there's lots of fly and fly out of Perth, and there's bucket loads of jobs around Kalgoorlie. Like I keep telling people, if you really want a job in the next couple of weeks, the way to go is to have a look at the sponsors, Intro to Underground Mining Training, the DIY package, and then head straight to Kalgoorlie. We've had a number of people over the last 3 or 4 weeks get job offers and accept job offers in Kalgoorlie, and they're just making their way over there at the moment. It's just the place that needs the most people at the moment, and if you can get yourself in a position where you can offer the companies something like knowing how their mine works, then it's a big no-brainer for them. So I hope that info helps in that job hunt video. It's a bit shorter than the ones that we normally do. There wasn't a lot around. I will talk to you guys next week. If you can share this information around and like and subscribe to the channel, that would be wonderful. Thanks.